All right, I believe we are live. What's going on, everybody? This is EZCantonese live Q&A, technically the second episode. Hope you guys can hear me. I'm not sure if anybody's watching live right now, but that's okay. Just want to welcome everybody to the show. And yeah, so before this whole thing starts, I just want to say, like, man, like I put this YouTube video up earlier so you guys can ask questions, right? And I noticed, like, oh, nobody is asking questions. So I thought maybe you guys are good. Maybe I don't need to do this this show. I plan to do it every month or maybe twice a month, but that's okay. Like, I'm not mad or anything. But I did notice that well, I tested it out, right? I tested it out myself. I put a few messages myself today on the chat box thing. I was like, hello, and then like I typed something like, oh yeah, you guys have put your questions here. And then I noticed that like maybe an hour later, it got deleted, and I'm like, okay, that's weird, right? But I did have one comment that I left up on there. It said hello, and then that didn't get deleted. So I don't know. So I don't know if you guys actually ask questions or not. So maybe you guys can let me know if you asked a question. I didn't see anything at all. So that is it. So maybe this will be a very short show, but I did come up with some content and stuff. So I will be talking about a few things, so it won't be all dead air. And so yeah, so I just want to start off. Thank you for watching live. There's a few of you now. Just want to say hello to you guys and provide an update on this channel. I'm using a laptop today, so instead of my selfie stick, so it won't be as shaky as last time when I went live. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well during this COVID era of life. Keep washing your hands, keep wearing your mask, and stay safe out there. If you guys are watching, if you have any questions for me, yeah, make sure you ask in the chat box on I believe on the right. So yeah, Caitlin, hope I pronounced that right. Hello to you too. And all right, so a channel update to start things off. You know, as you may or may not have noticed, I did update a few things, uploaded a few new videos and stuff. Basically, well, like I mentioned in the last video, I'm gonna try to add more content, like a Hong Kong culture related type content and stuff. So I put up some writing videos. I'm gonna put up other videos, and today I'm going to be talking about, if you guys don't have any questions at all, I'm going to be talking about some Asian trendy news, not necessarily Hong Kong, but stuff that's going on in Asia, non-political, so I don't talk about political stuff here. Just want to say hello to you too, Ling Tang, Lei Ho. That's hello, Lei Ho. Hope you're doing well. Any questions, make sure you ask. Oh yeah, so the channel update. So I'm just gonna keep continuing uploading some content. Maybe weekly, there'll be a few videos, one longer one and a few shorter ones. Shorter ones will probably be about writing, just to teach you guys about stroke order. And I'm sure a lot of the stuff might be pretty easy anyways to some of you probably already know. And I'm just gonna try to upload, yeah, at least one or two videos for the rest of 2020. So that's about it. That's the update for you guys, and I want to thank you guys for supporting EZCantonese. And so, let me see. So I don't know. There's no questions. Yeah, I apologize for doing this a bit early. I know it's 4 p.m. Pacific time. I'm not sure where you guys are. But the problem is, like, during nighttime, my internet connection kind of craps out. I could do this later, but then it might be all, well, hopefully my internet connection's okay here. It's not all chalky or choppy. All right, so let's talk about some news. I only plan to be on here for maybe, like, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. If there's no questions, maybe even a bit earlier. So I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully it works. Earlier it told me that if I share my screen, there's a chance of it being crashing and stuff. So hopefully that doesn't happen. We're going to talk about some news, some four news items here. 2 of them involves ice cream and 1 involves, well, I'll just go with the ice cream one. I'm going to share my screen here. And I'll talk about, hold on a second. I'm still new to this, so yeah, I'm not sure why the comments earlier didn't show up, so I'm not sure if a lot of you asked, or some people are asking questions now. So yeah, Martin Chan, hello to you. 7:10 in the USA. You're probably in the East Coast. Hello to you. Caitlin asks, I have a hard time hearing tones. What do you recommend to help with that? I'm a native English speaker. Hard time hearing tones. I know it's very tough. I feel like I don't have a good answer for that one, unfortunately. For tones, there's like, I don't know, some people argue there's like 6 tones for Cantonese, and some people argue there's 9. And I know it's very, very hard to differentiate, especially for a native English speaker, I'm sure. Fortunately, I don't have any good ways of, yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, you guys got to answer some tough questions, and I'm not always going to have an answer for it. Like when it comes to listening tones, like they're very close, right? So it's very hard to differentiate, especially if you don't even understand, you're not a native speaker of Cantonese. So one might sound the same as another. You know, like try to listen to more Cantonese people speaking, I guess, if you can watch shows. And another problem is with Cantonese, like not everyone speaks properly, right? So you might listen to something that's incorrect. And even myself, I'm not always correct, right? So I hope I can answer that as best as I can, but unfortunately, I don't have a good answer for that one. Martin Chen, can you say hello in Chinese? Well, in Cantonese, I assume that's what you're asking. You either say "they ho," or most people just say hello, right? Like that's most Hong Kong people would understand that. So like you know, you say it in like a Chinese accent. Unfortunately, you're like hey, "they ho" or hello, like that. So let's see now. Next question. Ling Tang, any Cantonese podcasts you recommend? Unfortunately, I don't listen to any Cantonese podcasts, so I don't know if you guys have something to recommend. Unfortunately, a lot of these podcasts, you know, they mostly talk about politics. I think, like you know, the Hong Kong, China debacle and stuff. So yeah, I don't really know. I bet a lot of you, when you ask me these questions, I probably won't have an answer for some of them. So unfortunately, I don't have an answer for that. If anyone have any podcasts to recommend, make sure you leave a comment below. And of course, make sure you give this video a like. Another ticker here. Make sure you like this video, okay? Thank you very much. I appreciate the likes and shares. Caitlin, I'll show it here. Sorry for a hard question. No worries. Like I'm sure, like any questions that you guys ask is gonna be a difficult one, and I'll try to answer as best as I can. That's why I wanted you guys to ask earlier, so I can like at least think about it. Asking on the spot is a bit harder. Trying to learn Cantonese for my fiance, but he's British Cantonese. Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Cantonese to learn in YouTube, not just for myself. Chandy, they hao. Yeah, it's more of a Mandarin pinyin. Cantonese, nice. All right, let's just talk about some news here before we head on out. And yeah, if you guys have any more questions, then let me know, and I will try to get to as much as I can. I'm gonna share a screen here. Let me see. And yeah, you guys can check out some news with me, some news items. Let's see. Hang on 1 second here. Right, so loading. All right, let's share a screen. Hopefully it doesn't crash, okay? Here we go. All right. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. I assume you guys can hear me. Let's see. Yep, audio's still there. Okay, let's see. Okay, so In Taiwan, apparently there's an ice dog, which is an ice cream on hot dog bun selling in IKEA, Taiwan, and in China, actually. So there's ice cream on a bun. So let me just leave the picture up a little bit. I'm going to read it for you. So I'm going to read it now. What's better to quell the summer heat than ice cream? IKEA has put a spin on popular hot dog bun and launched a sweet version of it, named Ice Dog. The furniture brand is now selling ice cream hot dog buns in Taiwan and China recently. Ice Dog buns in IKEA, Taiwan, and China. And I'm not going to keep reading the whole thing, but it costs 30 Taiwanese dollars, which is, well, it's a Singapore dollar, would be 139, which I believe, I don't have my conversion here, probably like $1 US, a bit, like maybe like 130 Canadian if you're from Canada. So yeah, ice cream on a hot dog bun. What do you guys think of that? I don't know. I do enjoy IKEA food from where I am. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing now. Ice cream on a hot dog bun. That's pretty cool. So yeah, ice cream on a hot dog bun. What do you guys think? There's a bit of a delay in this chat, but I definitely try it. It's not that expensive. Let's see. Guys, still got a few people watching. Thank you very much. Another ice cream story. Load it up here. Share my screen again. 1 second. All right. Another ice cream story. I don't know if you guys have ever had mee goreng noodles, instant noodles, or the legitimate mee goreng, which is pretty good too, like Indonesian food. So there's Indomie mee goreng flavored stir-fried noodle ice cream flavor. Let's see where this is at. An Indonesian online seller of handcrafted ice cream is making quite the buzz after releasing an Indomie mee goreng or mee goreng flavored ice cream. Evelyn and Steven, the owners of Holly, took inspiration from their love of mee goreng instant noodles served with oily and soy sauce seasoning. And yes, they are selling this flavored ice cream. Looks pretty good, actually. Let's see, how much is it? I thought there was a price here. So 40. I believe it's $3. Excuse me, $3 US, like 45,000 Indonesian rupee. So yeah, there's 2 different types of ice cream for the summer: Indonesian mee goreng and IKEA ice cream on hot dog bun. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing now. I don't know if you guys would eat that. I think the IKEA one would taste better, but mee goreng, not sure about that. You guys have any more questions? Yeah, keep asking. We have a few more news items here. And I'm gonna head out. Pretty hot in here, trying to close my doors and stuff, so it's a lot hotter in here where I am. All right, let's go to the next news item. Not food related this time. I don't know if you guys pay attention to Asian news. Here it is. You guys see it? All right. Woman risks life to save husband's Gundam collection during an intense flood. How do you not love that, huh? So in case some of you guys may or may not know, Gundam is like a very popular, I don't know if the cartoon came out first, or maybe, well, basically they're modeling. You can like build their models and stuff. But it's based off of a cartoon, I believe, anyways. I used to have one too. Really hard to build. All right, so a woman in China was applauded by social media users for saving her husband's mobile Suit Gundam collection following an intense flooding, unfortunately, in Chongqing, China. So the woman whose name was not revealed is also a fan of the anime manga franchise, so she insisted on going back and saving her husband's collection. Her husband had originally given up on saving his prized possession because he didn't know how to swim. The woman was a long-distance swimmer and managed to go back to their apartment and grabbed all their boxes on a rubber boat and also rescuing their dog, which is good. Dog's name's Oreo, and rushed to the boat back safely. Look at that Gundam collection. Mint in box, not open. A real collector here. In a hopefully waterproof bag. Wow, that's quite the story. That's a wife to keep right there. All right, there's some new comments here. Let me take a look. I don't know, pressing new comments, but it's not going down for some reason. Hang on a second. All right, here we go. It's commitment. Caitlin, let's see. Caitlin sounds a bit odd, probably referring to the ice cream. That's commitment. That's probably to the wifey story. Okay, so you know about this. Yeah, cartoon came out first, but then it was comics first. Okay. I don't remember that. But yeah, I don't know if I ever watched the cartoons. But yeah, I played the game on Nintendo, I believe, and I tried to build those models. All right, here's a question from Chino Latino. Hi, are street store signs and billboards in Hong Kong always in standard written Chinese, or do they ever use written Cantonese in public? It's usually just like proper Chinese. Yeah, there is English for most stores, I believe. Yeah, for most stores, there's like welcome, park and shop and stuff. There's English, but usually when things are written down, there's usually no Cantonese at all. Whether it be newspapers, so especially stores and street signs and stuff like that. There's very few Cantonese words ever written. The only time when Cantonese words are written, well, I don't know if you guys. I used to be an actor, and they put that in the script, obviously, because you gotta say it out loud, and if you're talking to somebody, say through Messenger, WhatsApp, or through text, you can type Cantonese so people can picture what you're saying and stuff like that. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go through the last news story, and then I'm gonna head out if there's no more questions. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me live. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this again because I don't know what happened with the questions. I don't know if you guys had questions or not before. But anyways, no worries. It's a test to create new content for you guys. So yeah, maybe I'll do another one next month. And make sure if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe and give this video a like. I greatly appreciate it. More content coming up. Here, hang on a second. I'm copying here. All right, got the last news story. All these news stories are pretty recent, so hopefully they're real stories. I don't know, sometimes there's these parody news websites. I'm pretty sure they're legit. Next story is from Japan. I'm gonna share the screen. Excuse me, just go there. All right, you guys can see it. COVID-19 scary? Nope. Japanese group offers coffin chainsaws for stress relief. Only in Japan, I guess. Finding the pandemic scary, a Japanese group is trying to take people's minds off of COVID-19 by putting them in coffins surrounded by chainsaw-wielding zombies. Sounds like a Halloween thing. So basically, you're in a coffin with a glass top. Customers this weekend in Tokyo can lie in a 2-meter, 6.5-foot windowed box listening to a horror story, watching actors perform and getting poked with fake hands and squirted with water. The pandemic is stressful, and we hope people can get a bit of relief by having a good scream, the coordinator, Kenta Awana, said. There you go. I don't know if you guys would try that. Japan has a lot of very unique things, let's just say. Unique things. And how much does this cost? I think there's a price here somewhere. It is $760, I believe, US. So 800 yen. So it's $7.60. So yeah, one comment says that I feel relaxed right now. All right. I don't know, you guys. Would you guys do that for $7.60 per? I guess I'd call it a show or a ride, or I don't know. Coffin. Yeah. So yeah, let me know if you guys would try that. All right, there's some Chinese here to share, or to share, is asking. My reading isn't that great. Asking if this is a news program. It's supposed to be a Q&A program, but not too many people asking questions. So I don't know if I should answer in English or Cantonese, but 本來係答問題嘅，但係唔知點解冇乜人問問題，咁就變咗一個新聞節目。唔應該係新聞節目嘅。There you go. I answered in Cantonese. Basically, I just translated what I said in English. Thank you for that question, though. All right. Caitlin, they're doing drive-through horror show as well. Yes, they are. All right, we went about, how long did we go for? 22 minutes. All right. So if there's no more questions, yeah, thank you for a few of you that stayed with me here live. EZCantonese Q&A. Wasn't too many questions, but yeah, maybe next time. Yeah, if you guys watching on the replay, make sure you leave a comment. And I don't know if you guys missed it or did you guys ask questions at all. I don't think anyone asked questions, but as I did try to ask a question, or left a comment on the chat box, and then it didn't go for some reason. But yeah, thank you so much for watching me live. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we will have more content pretty soon. Thank you for watching live for a few of you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.